When I was a young man, there was this family that lived across the road with me. They were Republicans, and they used to always, no, sorry, and they used to always sort of harass me when I was younger. But I ended up going out with one of their daughters. The mother used to attack me out on the street. She was a mad bitch. But when I started going over there, they started being half nice to me after about a year. And I'd just be sitting there talking with them, and the ma's a horrible mouthpiece. She turned around and she said, he needs treatment. He needs treatment. Then they invited me then they got me to go to Glastonbury and started telling me that there used to be fellas running around in the dad brought me out to Glastonbury. He started telling me there used to be fellas running around in the fields that are taking the drugs, thinking they were chickens and all stuff like that. And they had to get them and they take them down to the mental health thing. And then I thought, why do they always say that I need treatment? And then I was married to this one and she was robbing money on me, she was cheating on me and all that. And she tried to use she tried to say, oh, I thought you were going to, when she legged it with me kids, I thought you were going to commit suicide and all that, trying to make me out to be nuts. But the man used to always say he needs treatment. So I had a bit of an argument with one of them yesterday, a bit of a disagreement yesterday on the phone with one of them. And then I went to Glastonbury today because I knew I'd go to Glastonbury. I know if I go back to Ireland if they're going to try and start on me again. So I went to Glastonbury because I used to walk down and I went down to Glastonbury a few times. That dad got me in down there. So I went to Glastonbury. And they were waiting and they grabbed me on the door, didn't they, a lot of this for the same security firm that I used to work for. But they said they were lying, saying I didn't work for them and that such and such a person never worked, blah, just the same old shit. Next thing, they puts me in a van and brings me up, starts questioning me about all these arguments I had with me before. They tried to kill me basically because I wouldn't, and then I went back over again, they tried to kill me again, my man had a heart attack. These people are always the same, they have power. They have power with all of these dodgy scumbags and corrupt coppers and all. So anyway, I went to Glastonbury today and they brought me up on the hill and they tried to get me seen by the mental health. I says, what is it doing trying to stitch me up with mental health? I said, you know, and he goes, oh, well that's not it, no. What it is now is we didn't want to put you in with all them head cases that were on the drugs and the thing, so we thought, we thought, I said, boy, you sort of stitched me up with mental health and they put me on pharmaceutical drugs, so what's your fucking problem? So anyway, the people that they said were mental health, they disappeared. It was basically because I had the Bible. Your woman was saying, you had the Bible in your hand and you mentioned the Bible to us. It seems to be a crime in this country now to mention the Bible to anyone. They class that as mental health. So it looks like it's how they're using pharmaceutical Republican terrorist groups and people linked to them and dodgy coppers to stitch up the remnant of the Protestant Christian belief system, because they if you want to say you would have got the card or something, but you say I'm not swearing on the Bible, it says I shouldn't swear on the Bible, they say, oh, we'll have him mentally assessed straight away, they put you in pharmaceutical jail. Now the Republican movement were the ones that broke apart the British Empire in 1916 uprising. The same people that, well, the Ishtar is the name of a pagan goddess, the Ishtar rising, and then you have the two of the down in the valley of the plough, the goddess, the sun. They worship on Sunday instead of the proper day of worship. They changed it. But these people, the Irish Republic is the same age as the psychological theory of psychology. Sigmund Freud made a quote about Irish people and mental health, saying he couldn't properly assess. I don't know. I heard it. I'm not sure it was they couldn't assess Irishmen. But the fact of the matter is, they're trying to say 1 in 3 people now are mentally ill. So how can anybody be found guilty of anything in a court of more than 3 people if they're all mentally ill? See, they're up to something with that as well. They're trying to, that's all a sneaky thing. But that's 3 times now they're at the same people is that they're trying to stitch me up with mental health. And what they do is they were letting people in and do loads of drugs in there anyway. And then that opens them up to spiritual attack. And then they say they're suffering from psycho